Now I will talk about arrays or lists. Before going to arrays, I will talk about command prompt. I'm creating a new folder, opening a new folder. I'm creating a sample.py file, printing hello world from here. And now if I run this, you see hello world is printed. So this window is a terminal. This is integrated with Visual Studio Code. Now I will show you another way to run this hello world program. Before going to that, I will show you where I have installed my Python program. So I am going to the location where Python is installed in my computer. Here is the location. You also have similar location where the Python program is installed. Now I am going to another location, that is this folder, sample program folder. This is the location where my sample.py file is available. Now I am opening a command prompt. I have typed cm or command, you can type full name, and it will be a command prompt. This is sometimes called shell in Linux environment, Linux operating system, or terminal. It's also called terminal. And in old Windows operating system, this was called DOS prompt. DOS, here DOS is disk operating system. In that case, it was very old system that was disk operating system, not a full operating system. So this command prompt is used to work with the operating system. So now I see that here C users Islam is typed. That is part of the name, part of my name, and I can go to the D drive to type D colon and press enter. Now I am in D drive. If I type E colon, I go to E drive, and if I type C colon, I do go to C drive. And now I will go to E drive, and then I need to go to this folder. This folder is in this location. So I am typing cd, that is change directory, and I am right clicking here. When I right click with my mouse right mouse button, it pastes the copied word. So all words are pasted here. If I have any space in this path, I need to enter double quote in this path at the end of the text. But at this moment there is no space in this, so I don't need to enter anything. So if I press enter, still I see that it's in E drive. So but I want to go to the C drive and in this location. So but it's not changing drive. So I need to go to C drive, C colon, and see that it's in the proper location. Now I am in the exact location of this Python code file sample.py. Now I need to run this sample.py program. To do that, I need to copy the location of Python executable and paste using right click. This is the location of Python, and I will press slash and type python.exe. That is the full location of Python executable file. Then I need to type the name of the program file, sample.py. So I need to type sample.py. If I make it bigger, then if I press enter, then you see that hello world is printed. So you see that I am able to run this sample.py program using command prompt. That's how you can run Python program using command prompt. And there are other commands for command prompt. If you are interested, you can learn anytime when you need it by searching Google or doing some other tutorial if needed. Now I'm able to run it from the command prompt. Now I'll go to the arrays. I'm creating a new project. I have created a new Python file called array1.py. Now suppose that you need hundreds of variables to store all the data. So will you create 100 variables to store all the data like x, y, z, and other name of the 100 variables? So it will be cumbersome to create 100 variables. So there is another kind of variable that is called array or list. In that variable you can store multiple data in one variable. So that is called arrays of variables, you can say. So now I am creating a variable called list of books. This is a array variable, list of books. I can type Harry Potter for the first book. I can type Look Before You Leap for the second book. I can type Tarzan for the third book. Now you see that those three text or strings are stored in one variable. Now to access the individual data from this array, I need to use indexing. So let's print list of books index of 0. That is the first book. Now I run the code. You see that Harry Potter is printed. If I type 2 here and run, you see that Tarzan is printed. If I type 1 here and run, you see that look before you leap. So if you want to add another item like any name of book, for say this is the name of the book, and if I type 3 here, here you see any name of book. So in this variable there are 4 variables inside, so it's called an array or list, and we can access the list using index like 0, 1, 2 or 3. Index starts from 0, not from 1. So 0 numbered data is Harry Potter. This is the 0 number data. This is the 1 numbered data. This is the 2 numbered data, and this is the 3 numbered data. If I type 4 here and run, it will show an error saying that list index out of range. So the index is outside of this data. So there is no data at the index of 4. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So there is no 4. So it's showing an error because we are trying to get the data that is not available in this list. So this is called array. Now we will create another program to show different way to use arrays. I've created a new folder and new file named array2.py. Now I am creating a array or list called X, and at this moment I have not added any data in this array, just a square bracket starts and a square brackets end. Now I am thinking to add some data in this array. So I will, to add data, we need to use append method. X.append 2. There is a append 3. Number 3 is added. X.append 5. Number 5 is added. X.append 10. Number 10 is added. X.append 22. Number 22 is added. If I print X of 0, then what happens? It will print 3 because this is the first data that is added. Now I'll run the program. It prints 3. So I can print length of this array, that is the length alien length function. If I pass x as a parameter for the length function, it will show me the total number of items in this array. Here 4 is the total number of items in this list or array, that is 3, 5, 10 and 22. There are 4 items in this list. So if I want to print all the items, I can create a loop. Loops are very useful when dealing with arrays, because loops can create numbers from a range, and that can be index of the array. Let me show you how to use a loop to print all the data in this array. I'm using for loop here and creating a variable I, and I am creating a range from 0 to length of x, that is 4 at this moment. So I am creating a for loop which will operate from 0 to length of x, that is 4, or any the length, whatever the current length it is. So if I want to print the data, I need to print x of I. Here I becomes 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4 something. Now I am adding another variable, that is 13, another number 13. 3, 5, 10, 22, 13. Now if I run, I see that 3, 5, 10, 22 and 13 is printed. So if I want to print x of I divided by 2, all the values divide by 2, then what happens? That 1.5, 2.5, 5.0, 11.0, 6.5. The half of the values are printed. So an array can contain multiple number of variables. We can add integers, decimal numbers or text in an array, whatever we need. But it is better to add similar type of data in an array to make the program more functional and reliable. So you know how to work with the arrays. If you want to, here you see that 5 values are appended or added to this array. If you want to remove one value from this, then you can use a pop function, and I want to remove the third value, that is the 2 index. So the third value is 10. So if I now run the code, I see that 1.5 is printed, which is the half of 3. 2.5 is printed, which is half of 5. Then 11.0 is printed, which is half of 22. That half of 10 is 5, is not printed. And 6.5 is printed, which is half of 13. Half of 10 is 5, is not printed because we have used pop function to remove the third number from this array. Now I will give you an assignment, and the assignment is take 10 numbers from the user. You need to take input from the user, 10 numbers from the user, then store those 10 numbers in an array, then multiply the seventh number with the third number, then add fifth number to it, then the result, add fifth number to the result, then add the ninth number to the result, then subtract the fourth number from the result, then finally show the result. For example, if user enters 2 3 4 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 5 6, then we need to multiply the seventh number, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, that is 8, with the third number, that is 4. Multiply 8 into 4, then add fifth number to it, then 1 2 3 4 5, add 6 to it, then add ninth number to it, then so add 5 to it, then subtract fourth number from it, then subtract 5 from it. The result should be printed in the console or command prompt. So you can pause this video to do your assignment. Now I will show you how to do this assignment. Take 10 numbers from the user. So I am creating a new project. Assignment.py Python file. So first step is to take 10 numbers from the user. So I am creating a array or list. Now I am creating a loop to take 10 numbers. This loop In this loop, variable I will become 0 to 10 in this loop. So first I take a text from the user. Ask user A to enter a number. So when user enters the number, I will store the number in the text. Then I will convert the number to an integer, convert the text to an integer. Number equals to integer of text. Then I will add the number to the array x.append number. So it will take 10 numbers from the user and store the number in this x array. Then I need to multiply seventh number with the third number. The seventh number is at the sixth index. I need to multiply it with the third number that is in the second index. Then I need to add fifth number to it. Then I need to add ninth number to it. Then I need to subtract fourth number from it. Fourth number is at the third index. So the result should be stored in a variable. Let it say there was a space in this code, so it was creating an error because indentation is an important fact in Python. So it was creating an error. There was one or two space before the y or variable. So space is important. Now I am assigning the result in y variable. Then I am printing y. So this is the full program. Now if I run here number, if I use this 2 3 4 5, these all numbers 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 6 7 8 9 6 7 8 9 5 6 5 6, then it's showing 38 as a result. So if I open a calculator and multiply seventh number with the third number, that is 8 into 4, 32. Then add fifth number to it. Fifth number is 6. Then add ninth number to it, that is 5. Subtract fourth number from it, that is 5. The result is 38, and in my program the result is 38. So this concludes the array tutorial.